Hello everyone, Teacup Tempest here, and welcome to part 3 of this 3-part build series in the wonderful town of Eindhoven. And today I am going to be giving you a tour of how I did the interior of this particular build. So let's get right into that. And let's get in here. So as you can see, I did a crimson floor, and I did wherever there was like a tile beam or a tile pillar, I did beams in the floor and across the roof. And I decided to do some quartz in here just to help keep things a little brighter and airier. One of the things I decided to do that I have absolutely loved is these little item frames. These are the glowing item frames, and I just stuck some random bush and coral and other things in. I've made sure everything is nice and lit up. We have a little kitchen over here with your sink and your spout, and then you got your stove with the grill on top. And over here you have a little reading nook with some bookshelves, and it's just nice and lovely. Here we have a little guest bedroom with some storage and your own keg. Let me go ahead and make this daytime. And then for the tower, I decided to make a spiral staircase, and this is it. And up there I put a little chandelier in, got some lighting, some candles, a little bush. And then here, first thing I'm going to show you is this, because if you've watched my previous 2 videos, you know I said I like to do the detail even though I know it's going to be covered by the roof, and this is why. I made a few little adjustments to it and it looks really pretty. And that's just like detail work you're not going to have to do once you start making your interior. And then behind me is our storage system leading to our loft bed, our enchanting setup, and a little workspace. So here I just put in all of these chests like so. Just ignore what I have here, mats as materials, as just an example to show you how you can label these. And you go in here and you just have to play around with it to see what will open, and that kind of determines where you can put your chest. Always stick like lighting everywhere you can, just to keep mobs from spawning, like up here. So if you can't put a chest there because it won't open, just throw a lantern. I did the little trapdoors at the top. There's a slate or a polished block behind that with the stair. They kind of make it neat. I did a little chandelier action right here. And while I'm talking about chandeliers, somebody asked me on one of my early videos how I did a chandelier and a tower build I made. So I'm going to show this person how to do this real quick, and then I'm going to break it. So in the video it looked like I had done two walls. I'm going to bring it down by one more in this example, and then I just placed a wall. I don't have a lot of room to move here. Around it, all the way around. Oh, the button's in the way. Like so. And then I did I'm trying to remember, I think a chain in the middle. Yeah. With a lantern. I can't put one because of the trapdoor, and a lantern. So pretty easy. And then here I did the same thing but with fences and only did it in a single direction, and did a tiered lantern with the chains just to give it some like different heights and depths and kind of some interest. So let me break this out. And there we have that. I put some candles here because I was noticing it was very dark in this area, so I didn't want mobs to spawn. And then here I have my enchanting set up. And over here I made a cute little corner where you can do some work. I made some blast furnaces as well as some regular furnaces. Here I took a stair block, and you'll have to play with these because sometimes they don't want to work really well. So what I usually do is I place a placeholder one and then place one upside down. Oops. And then I break the placeholder one and start working on getting these to turn. And this one's going to be the tricky one because it wants to do like just a flat. So you just have to play with it until it actually does what you want it to do. And you'll get this, which is, if you notice, like all the way around. In other words, let's see. Yeah, see, it even doesn't want to do it up here. This is like one of the more frustrating things you can try to do, because it just does not want to always cooperate. I promise you it will eventually. You just gotta play. There we go. And basically it's this but flipped to make a little table. And then of course I have a crafting bench, a smithing table, as well as an anvil and a stone cutter. I made sure to place some chests like this, so that way you can put your most important materials that you use a lot here. So it'd be like your iron and whatnot. And then over here would be like leather and paper and books and probably extra tools and whatnot, so you can have everything you need for enchanting. And then of course lapis. And then up here I made a little loft with a cute little kitty and a little bit of candle and little side tables and whatnot. And yeah, I love the way the storage and everything came out for this. It is really pretty. Let me go ahead and put this button back. And then let's go back downstairs to wrap up. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this little interior. I tried to keep it pretty simple and straightforward. I basically started with this and then had this little like space here that I could like stick a room, so I decided why not. Let's put a little guest bedroom in here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy this little interior. I enjoyed putting it together for you all. If you have any questions, want to see any particular things and how I did it, just let me know in the comments and I may make a video on it. And that's all I've got for you. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. It's 4th of July. It's 4th of July weekend. Have a safe one. And until next time, goodbye.